What if the most important law of power is the one nobody ever taught you? Machiavelli hid one lesson so dangerous, few dare speak it even today. It's like a secret move in chess, unwritten, invisible, but it changes the entire game. And here's the truth bomb. Studies show that people judged as mysterious are rated significantly more influential, even without clear achievements. Mystery itself is power. Picture this in America, a boardroom full of noise, everyone scrambling to impress. Then one man speaks last, calm and unreadable. The boss doesn't just listen, he defers to him. Now picture India. At a family gathering, young men are pressed with questions. One overshares, trying to prove himself. Another reveals almost nothing. Elders respect his restraint. The less he gives, the more authority he gains. The weak man reveals. The powerful man conceals. In this video, you'll discover the one hidden law of power Machiavelli used and how it can make you untouchable today. Because once you learn it, you'll never play the same game again. If you've ever felt underestimated, stay with me. Power isn't lost in battles, it's lost in leaks. You want respect, and you try to prove yourself. But every extra word, every rushed reaction, every confession you didn't need to give, these aren't harmless. They are leaks, and leaks drain authority until there's nothing left to command. Look at America. An employee in a meeting wants to sound competent. He over-explains every detail, filling the silence with words. He thinks he's proving himself. In reality, he's proving his insecurity. The boss doesn't see confidence. He sees a man desperate for validation. Now look at India. A young man sits with his family. They ask about his career. Instead of keeping it brief, he spills every struggle, every small failure, hoping honesty will earn him sympathy. It doesn't. It earns him pity. His openness becomes evidence against him. Here's the framework. Power leaks through visibility. The more they see, the less they respect. Machiavelli's hidden insight was simple. Conceal intentions, control perception. If people can't read you, they can't control you. That's where the tactic comes in. The iron curtain of power. Whatever you normally reveal, cut 20%. Hide more than you show. Not lies, not deceit. Restraint. Let others guess the missing piece. Curiosity breeds respect. Overexposure breeds contempt. Contrast it clearly. The weak man plays with open cards. The powerful man makes others guess the game. Think of it like poker. The man who reveals his hand early loses, no matter how strong the cards. The man who conceals forces others to fold without ever showing his strength. This is why your words, your emotions, even your honesty can work against you. Respect isn't built by flooding people with proof. It's built by starving them of certainty. Comment if you've ever felt people use your openness against you. But leaks are only the surface. There's a deeper truth, a hidden law Machiavelli understood, that doesn't just stop leaks, but turns silence itself into invincibility. The strongest man in the room is the one no one can figure out. You want to be respected, and you also want to be liked. But here's the brutal truth. The more transparent you are, the more predictable you become. And predictability kills power. Therefore, unreadability is the ultimate shield. Picture America. A CEO sits silently in a meeting. When he finally speaks, it's just a cryptic one-liner. We'll see who's still standing in 6 months. No explanation, no detail. Suddenly, the room shifts. Executives scramble to interpret, whisper theories, adjust their strategies, all because of one unreadable line. His silence created more authority than an hour of speeches ever could. Now picture India. An elder at a family gathering speaks rarely. He doesn't debate, he doesn't explain, but when he finally offers a single sentence, That path won't last long. The entire room treats it as law. His restraint makes his words sacred. His mystery makes his authority unshakable. Here's the framework. Machiavelli warned that fear is stronger than love, and fear doesn't come from aggression, it comes from uncertainty. When people can't predict you, they can't control you, and what they don't control, they respect or fear. The tactic, the silent crown. Delay your responses, stay unpredictable, let silence grow heavy before you speak. That delay unsettles people. It forces them to adjust to you. It makes them wait, and waiting gives them the sense that your words are worth more. Contrast it clearly. The weak man is read like a book. The powerful man is a locked vault. Think of it this way. If people can read every thought on your face, every impulse in your words, every reaction in your tone, they own you. But if they can't tell what you're thinking, they must treat you as dangerous. Unreadability doesn't just protect your power, it multiplies it. The less they know, the more they imagine. And imagination is always more intimidating than truth. Have you ever seen someone command respect by saying almost nothing? Comment yes. Because if you can master unreadability, you don't just control perception, you control destiny. Unreadable isn't passive, it's a weapon. Most men think silence or restraint means weakness, but in reality, restraint is the sharpest edge you can carry. Every time you withhold, you multiply your value. Look at modern dating in America. A man who doesn't text back instantly isn't ignored, he's elevated. The delay makes him appear busier, more in demand, more valuable. The one who replies instantly, over-explains, or floods the conversation, he's treated as desperate, predictable, disposable. Now look at India. A son is tested by relatives with sharp questions. When will you earn more? When will you buy a bigger house? One man rushes to defend himself, scrambling with explanations. His words sound like excuses. Another man listens, calm, patient. He doesn't rush. His silence reframes him as strong, mature, untouchable. Here's the framework. Restraint amplifies authority. Modern psychology proves it. Scarcity creates value. The less you reveal, the more others project on you. The tactic, the 3 delays. 1. Delay your yes when asked for a decision. Don't answer instantly. Make them wait. Scarcity makes your agreement powerful. 2. Delay your reaction. Praise or insult. 3. Delay your reveal. Don't show your whole plan, your whole self. Keep some hidden. Mystery commands respect. Contrast it clearly. The weak man rushes to fill silence. The powerful man lets silence work for him. Think of silence like gravity. The faster you move to fill it, the smaller you look. But if you stand still, calm, others orbit around you. Unreadability, used this way, is not laziness, it's control. Every pause you hold is a test. Every delay forces others to adjust to your rhythm. And when others bend their pace to yours, you've already won. Mini CATA. If you've ever lost respect by reacting too fast, type control. Because when you live this law, you don't just gain respect, you become untouchable. Picture the transformation. You walk into a room. Your face is calm, your words are scarce, your reactions come slow, and suddenly, people adjust to you. They wait, they lean in, they chase your approval instead of you chasing theirs. Life is a chessboard. The transparent man plays with his pieces face up. Predictable, easy prey. He's sacrificed like a pawn. But the unreadable man, he hides his intentions, controls the rhythm, dictates the game. He doesn't need to prove strength. Others assume it. In America, the boss who once tested you now waits for your verdict. In India, The relatives who once mocked you now whisper, not about your flaws, but about your aura. They can't figure you out, and that mystery commands respect. Remember this, the unreadable man cannot be defeated. So here's your move. If you're ready to master this hidden law, type power in the comments. Show the world you're done leaking strength. And subscribe, because the next video reveals the Machiavellian tactics to make silence your deadliest weapon. Closing image. A lone figure sits at a chessboard, storm raging outside, pieces scattered across the board, yet he sits calm, unreadable, untouchable.